Hello and welcome to a new episode of American Tech Simulator. I was having some really weird issues, so my truck would just randomly get damaged up to 100%. So what I have done is turn on a no damage mod. I'm only doing this temporarily. I'm not trying to cheat in the game or anything, it's just I have to. So that my truck doesn't go to randomly like, oh, we're gonna damage your truck to 100%. Oh, why not? It was really stupid. But currently we're picking up a load, and it's going to be a big load. 164,000 pounds big. It's kind of like one of those big dump machines that they have in wherever it is, I forget, you know, like quarries and that type of stuff. It is pretty humongous. And I'm thinking about getting a new truck. I don't have too many miles on this truck, but I was thinking about getting a Freightliner. Now, this Freightliner is going to be pretty cool. And I do really like the interior of it. With that Hollow NASA logo there. Right here it is. Now enough talking about it, let's haul it. Do we need to turn on our flashers? Because that is mandatory. Well, not really. I don't know if it's mandatory, but all I know is you should do it. It does turn on lights because it's getting a bit dark. I'm using my GPS because this truck doesn't have a GPS, and most trucks in real life do have GPSs. But I am going to use that for right now. Now, the reason why I want to get a Freightliner is the Freightliner is so much more customized. It's kind of like less customizable, but more customizable at the same time. So, for example, this truck does not have any options for like GPSs or stuff. Well, this Freightliner has actually three options in the interior where you can put a GPS. Try to get it in here. Take it over to that side. And there we go. Let's couple it up. 352 miles to go. Because we haven't done anything yet. Now this will get a bit sketch. I mean, look at the size of this gargantuan. I never realized, oh, this is going to be very hard to get around things. So I'm going to have to hug the corner of everything. Wrong button. The hell? What in the manner of horn has happened? That's weird. So I need to try and stick to this side while keeping everything cool with the other side. I think we're just starting to get that there. Will I make it? And yes, I have. I have made it. Actually, probably shouldn't start getting happy yet because I still got to make it past this. Taking off in second gear. I know that's not good for the transmission whatsoever when hauling this much weight. It's a game. Turn off that. Wow, that's getting close. Don't want to hit up on that pole, which we just did. Just smack that pole a little. And now we're starting. Oh my. I'm gonna keep my flashers on for right here. Yeah, I thought my engine had a lot of power. Looks like we need a bigger engine again. Just joking, I'm not gonna put an even bigger engine in here because, well, this engine already big enough and getting 2.5 miles per gallon, and got a train coming up here. Our brakes are non-existent. Yes, our brakes are non-existent. You know, I gotta watch everywhere that I go. Hello, truck. We're gonna have to go over here. My Amazon Echo said when I said hello, truck, that I said its name. That was very weird. And now it's playing a song. Alexa, cancel that song. That I said its name. That was very weird. And now it's playing a song. Alexa, cancel that song. And another set of train. What do we got here? Hey, it's bigger than the train in the last episode. The last episode, the train was like just inky dinky, small. And this is the opposite of that. This is a pretty long train. It's going in low gear because we are at a very slight, but still somewhat of an incline. Okay. This is not going to be good for passing here. Oh my. My. Listen. We're going to have to get over here. Shift down. And what did I hit on? I hit that. Can I like just try and squeeze it through? Yeah. It was a bit too tight, but once you squeeze it through, it will just widen out a bit. I need to get off this road. Wow, look at that. We've done about 2 miles, and we've already failed. So my idea here is if I just do this, and okay, take it over here, move back that way. Wait, oh, well, I hit a bus, I think. They're fine. And something that you could possibly notice is I have $400,000. That's because I took a loan out. And remember when I asked, should I get a truck? Don't worry, you don't have to answer that. I already have. Come on, truck. Give me the power. And like this Freightliner FLD looks really good. Now, my favorite ones are like the Freightliner Cascadia, Freightliner Century, but I mean, like, Freightliners are just, they're good trucks. I like them. Whoa. And I think Mercedes owns Freightliner. I know Mercedes makes their own trucks, but
Freightliner LLC is owned by Daimler Motor and Gesellschaft.
Whatever she just said. The company that was just listed there owns Mercedes-Benz and Smart. And if you're an idiot, Smart means like the smart card. Which means that Mercedes basically does own Freightliner. No clue what she said. It sounded like some German thing. I mean, Mercedes is German, but I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. The only real trucks that I know about are, let me see, so Kenworth T680, Kenworth W900, a Peterbilt 389, which is this truck right here. Actually, no, this is like a 379, something like that. Then you got 389, and then you have a 579s, which are the newer ones that don't have the big nose on them. And that's pretty much it for what I know about trucks. You can know how they work and stuff, you know, like the air is contained in airbags. No, not the type that explode in your face when you're in a crash. These types are the things that hold air, and you might notice, if we go to the outside view, see those things right there? Those are the airbags which contain air for this, the brake. That's why if I click the brake, air pressure goes down. I've noticed, like, I've been playing a lot of these car games, and my leg has started to hurt from having it in this, like, driving type of position. It's weird. So the next ATS video will probably come out 2 days after. I like to pre-record my videos, but the disadvantage to pre-recording is that if something happens, or just like, say, you have like a timestamp or something, you think something might take a certain amount of time, such as like me saying that right now my leg hurts, but maybe say on the weekend when I'm recording most of my videos for next week, because right now it's Thursday. I'm recording this video really early so that I can do less video work on the weekend. But whoa, okay then. Slam on our brakes and don't slam into anything. Fuck. God dang it. Okay, back to what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by the, well, AI being assholes. Alpha Ida, you assholes. And I'll explain what Alpha Ida means if I remember to. But basically, maybe say I record the video now and my leg hurts, and then on the weekend when I'm recording the majority, my leg doesn't hurt. So I record a bunch of American Truck Sim, and then a video comes right out after the other. But if I was recording the same day that I upload, it would be much different. Yes, I am running the light because that is stupid. They need to make the lights last longer, the greens. Okay. Flashers on in the middle of the lane. I don't give a fuck if anyone passes. Because fuck them. Really, the AI is such assholes. Next time I see an AI be an asshole, I'm fucking ramming him off the road. But as of right now, I am holding back the AI from doing anything, so that they're a little... I'm not going to go too far. I'm just going to say that they're not going to pass me. Speed limit 45, 70. I'm going to try and make up some time here. I'm going to floor it the whole way. Well, at least for this episode. It'll probably take multiple episodes to do this because this, like, even a normal load might take 2 episodes to do this. Whereas this will probably take 3 because of the size of the load and how complicated and stupid it is. I'll try and haul it. Of course, it is kind of fun to haul it, but it's a pain. I really need a bigger engine. Bigger's better. Size matters. There ain't no replacement for displacement. That is such a true fact. But I mean, car manufacturers think of it as there's no replacement. Okay, car manufacturers think of it as there's no displacement for a replacement. That's how car manufacturers think of it. Because the EPA is like, hey, put smaller engines in your car and, yeah, to get better gas mileage. And the funny thing is that, like, EcoBoost engines, they say, oh, well, you'll get a better fuel economy because while normal driving, your turbocharger won't be active, so you'll get a naturally aspirated fuel economy of, like, say, an inline 4 or something. It's not that true because most of the time your turbos are going to be spooled up. So you're going to be getting the same or worse at sometimes fuel economy than a naturally aspirated higher displacement engine. But because the way the cars are tested for the EPA is on a dynamometer, the turbocharger can be set to only activate over like a certain throttle percentage, and because it's on a dyno, it's testing for economy, it's not going to give it much throttle whatsoever. So they can dial it in so the turbo does not activate. And when they do that, they'll get really good fuel economy numbers. Theoretical numbers, anyway. And I should turn green here. I think I'm going to end the episode soon because I'm done with the AI right now. They're really stupid. Now talking about engine displacement and engine size and different size of engines, different types, V8s are always going to be the best. I mean, I'm an American, so I kind of have to say that. But like, truly, V8s are super good because they create that wonderful noise that you get. Sounds so good, and it's just a wonderful sound to just hear that grumble and the roar of a V8. And also other advantages is you don't have to fit turbochargers to them just so they make over 200 horsepower. And talking about going over 200 horsepower, if you put the right stuff and like direct injection and that type of thing into a V6, you can make a lot of power. Even just a normal naturally aspirated, not even direct injection, but just normal injection from the engine, like you know, with fuel rails and that type of thing. There's less power being made, but even like that, it could still make a 3.8 liter, which is like a Chrysler engine, 3.8 liter V6 can make 200 horsepower and still get a very good fuel economy. I think V6s are kind of right in the middle. I mean, they are between an inline 4 and a V8, and that car is burnt to crisps. But I think it's really good because even though you don't get that sound from a V8, you can still make good amounts of power out of a V6. I will say that, say if you have like a 2-liter turbocharged engine, you can make about 240 horsepower, somewhere around there. Which is kind of what Ford is doing. The EcoBoosts are great with the power, they're really fast, but their fuel economy sucks. I think we have like a most of 40 years left before the internal combustion dies out and we're all going to electric, which is gonna suck. But then I'm hoping that companies like Dodge just keeps it alive with making the V8 all the time and we're running out of fuel. I think that this is a good ending point for this episode. So we're gonna start dialing in our Jake brakes for the end of the episode. Get that nice Jake brake. Hear it from the outside. Go to this cam. Yeah, that sounds nice. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed.